So if you'd asked me at 5 minutes to 8 o'clock, yo, would you take Forest 1, Villa 0? I'd have bit your damn hand off. And that's exactly what we got. Welcome to the player ratings. Forest 1, Villa 0. I'm so happy with that performance, with the result. Maybe I could say, if I'm being completely honest, I think we deserved a bigger lead. I thought we were the better team for 80% of that game, and we controlled it. I thought Anderson and Dominguez were brilliant in the midfield. We'll get into it all though. We'll get into it all. Make sure you've liked, make sure you're subscribed, make sure you get your player ratings done. We're using Finalysis. The app is completely free. We're linked up with the likes of Sky and everything else, where your votes count, because the best players will make team of the week and things like that. So get involved, download Finalysis by scanning that QR code. Also, give me a follow. All your Forest news is there, dedicated news. You can DM me and stuff on there. At Wolfie, at Finalysis. So let's get into it. Man, I'm like, look, I'm trying to bring myself back down, because here's what I'm saying, chat. It's halftime, okay? Forest have gone in 1-0 up at halftime. Good, brilliant. Let's go and get the job done at Villa Park. We've given ourselves loads of options now. Hold on, why is my chat not working? 1 second. What have I done here? Someone say hi in the chat for me. Do me a favor. Someone say hi. I need to press that button, don't I? Okay. Someone give me a quick hi in the chat. Let me know we're live. There we go. Okay, it's coming through. So look, I think halftime. Let's keep ourselves calm. Big up to you guys in the chat. I see you now. But forget all that and what's going to happen next week. Let's talk about what happened tonight. Tonight was brilliant. I thought the first 10 minutes we were a little nervous. I was definitely nervous. And then after that, Forest got into the game, started to control it. Villa started to drop really deep. They let Forest have a lot of room in midfield. And I think that's credit to Dominguez and Anderson. I thought both of them were absolutely brilliant. On top of that, Hutchinson, for me, has stepped up in the last 2 weeks. He was outstanding against Sunderland, and I thought he was outstanding today as well. I actually thought, maybe this isn't, I'm not allowed to say it, or it's taboo to say it. I thought Morata was decent. He made one bozo header that he gave straight to, I think it was Buendia in the first half. But after that, I got to say, Morata did his thing and looked quite solid. All right, I shouted him at the end when he thought he was, you know, R9 going up front and stuff, and I get back. But we go away with it. So I'm happy with his performance. And I got to say, I'm going to flip-flop. I'm going to go all Rob, all crypto on you now. I'm flip-flopping on these goalkeepers. I'm going to tell you tonight Ortega's the best goalkeeper. Probably when Cell starts after the Chelsea game, I'll tell you he's the best goalkeeper. I just think we have 2 number 1 goalkeepers, man. Do you know what I'm saying? I think both goalkeepers are really good. I think, for me, Ortega's better with his feet than Cell's. And that's the only differentiation I can make with them. I don't really care who starts. I think they're both brilliant. So overall, really happy. Look, I got to say, I thought the attack wasn't that penetrative tonight, if that's such a word. I thought Gibbs White was a bit isolated in the first half on that left-hand side. I thought Wadinho wasn't really in the game, and I thought probably the worst player, and I use that term loosely, was Jesus, if I'm being honest with you. Outside of that, I thought the performances all round were absolutely solid, left, right, and centre. So I'm really happy with where we are right now. This opens up options now. We can go to Villa Park and stink out a draw. We can go to Villa Park and stink out. If we go ahead there, it's now 2-0 up. You know what I'm saying? Villa have to score 2 goals without any reply from us for them to beat us. So there's a lot of better options for Forest than there are for Villa. Obviously, our record at Villa Park is a bit crappy, but we'll worry about that next Thursday. So let's get into the player ratings, guys. Make sure you downloaded Fanalysis. The link's in the chat where you can scan that QR code there. And we'll get to rate the players. Let's kick this off with Ortega. I've just spoken about him, but I'll speak about him again. He is brilliant. He is absolutely brilliant. Why are you not saying muted? Hello? Can you hear me? I need to sneeze anyway. Excuse me. Anyway, Ortega for me, I don't think he put a foot wrong. And look, I think he made 2 very good saves in that game, but I thought both saves were very comfortable. We're not muted, Dave. We're fine, man. Thank you. Thank you. Bless you. Thank you. I think he's close to man of the match, I have to say. I'm giving him a 91. I thought he was absolutely brilliant. If we have a quick look at his stats, he made 4 saves during the game, 38 passes, 19 were accurate. Obviously, the rest were long. I thought his short passes were good. I thought his distribution was very good. I wish he was like 5 years younger. I really do. He's absolutely brilliant. And it still makes me laugh that he's actually German. He sounds like he's like, I don't know, Argentinian or something. But I'm giving him a 91. He was brilliant for me today. Nico Williams, I would say quietly under the radar, had an excellent match. He was up against Morgan Rogers today. And I thought he kept Morgan Rogers very quiet for the majority of that game. I don't think Nico Williams was able to get forward as much as he would have liked, although in the second half he was up there. But his job was to make sure that their most creative player was stifled in that game. And I thought he did it very well. And actually, there were times where it was either him or Morato or him and Dominguez or him and Anderson were doubling up on him. And he was just absolutely brilliant. So I think he did a silently excellent job tonight. I'm actually going to give him an 87. I thought he was really good in the role that he needed to do. So I think, look, Rogers is a good player. I know he's had a bit of an up and down season at certain times throughout the season, but overall, Nico Williams, for me, had him in his pocket most of that game. So brilliant performance by Nico Williams. Morato, honestly, I can't fault him too much. Just one bozo header and one silly run up front. Outside, I thought defensively, he was actually rock solid. I'm going to judge him on the game I saw tonight, and I thought he was really good. I'm going to give him an 85. And that's probably the first and last time I'm going to score him that highly. He was really good tonight. Really good. Yeah, okay, every time he touched the ball, you know, my asshole did pucker up, but that's just, you know, PTSD. But very good tonight. I thought defensively we're very good. The thing with Morato is sometimes we've got to forget the bits in the middle and remember how he was under Nuno, especially when we went to a back 3. And the other thing I would say is I think Morato works better when it's Milenkovic next to him and not when he's been subbed in for Milenkovic. So him and Murillo, I don't like that partnership. Him and Milenkovic, I feel like Milenkovic knows how to deal with him a lot better. But yeah, I thought his performance was very good. Big up to Stevie Boy with the 4.99. He goes, Wolfie, bring on the final, man. Bro, chill, man, chill. Great performance all round. Come on, you Reds. Big up to you, Stevie Boy. Thank you so much for the £5. I do appreciate it. Milenkovic, just a rock, man. Just a rock. Him coming back into form over the last 2 months, shock horror, since Pereira's been back, it's just been outstanding. It's been outstanding. I just, you know what I like about the Serbinator is there are sometimes in the games where you just don't notice him, but you do notice him. He just does it simple. He's old. He reminds me of just old school defenders. No nonsense. None of this. I'm going to pick the ball up and try and dribble it 60 yards. No. If he needs to clear it, he clears it. If he needs to head it out, he'll head it out. If the pass is on, he makes the pass on. The strength there. I think today he showed his class against Wally Watkins. He outstrengthened him in every duel. Pretty much all of them he won. Let's have a quick look at his stats. I mean, he only had to make 2 tackles. And out of those tackles, he won one of them. And that tells you what? That tells you positionally, he's always bang on the nose. I actually think quietly, he's got a shout for man of the match. I'm giving him a 90. I thought he was really good. Really good. Ola Aina. Hopefully the injury isn't too serious. I don't know why I've suddenly got hay fever. I think Ola Aina is now starting, still not quite, but starting to show us the form of Ola Aina before his injury and last season. I'm so happy that he's starting to show signs of life. By the way, when he did the presser yesterday, he needs to do every presser. He is just the best pressy person ever. But his performance on the pitch, I thought, was very good defensively, and also linking up with what's his face, Hutchinson. I'm starting to see a little bit of chemistry there. They've got like a yellow line now, FIFA style, and it's starting to turn a little green as well. I think Aina, that's probably one of his better performances since he's been back from injury. I still don't think it's full Ola Aina back, and hopefully that injury is nothing serious. But for his performance in the game today, I would give him like an 88. I thought he was really good. I just, in general, I think the whole back line and the two in the middle were brilliant. Elliot Anderson was absolutely outstanding. And just to top that all off, he nutmegs Rodgers twice. The first one was disgusting. It was disgusting. That's the kind of stuff that Morgan Rodgers is going to wake up and have nightmares about. I think he controlled the midfield today. I think he was powerful, strong, passes were spot on. Let's have a look at his stats. Look at that, 62 accurate passes, 3 tackles as well, completely controlling the game. Brilliant performance for him. Again, another one I would say he's got a shout for man of the match, but I'm putting him in the 90s. I think he was about a 93 for me. What a back pass. Which back pass was it? I can't remember, but I'm sure it was amazing. Morgan Gibbs-White, I just thought was isolated on the left side in the first half. I would say in the last 20-ish minutes, or the middle 20 of the second half, he started to come into the game. He started to control it. He came a bit deeper to pick the ball up. I don't think it was his best game, but I think Villa kind of dealt with that new position of his quite well. He did do 1 or 2 flicks that I didn't like, but he also did some flicks that I did like. So I think in general, Gibbs-White had an okay game, not to the scintillating levels we've seen over the last couple of weeks. I'll give him a 79, I think, 79. So decent performance, but not as good as we've seen in recent weeks. Yeah, I do agree, Tony. He was better in the second half, but he did come deeper to get the ball, and that probably helped him. Excuse me. Dominguez, for me, I know I'm saying this about a lot of the players, but Dominguez, for me, is potentially man of the match. I thought he was absolutely brilliant in the middle of the park. Brilliant. I would now be looking at Sangare, and you guys know I get accused of this, that, and the other with Sangare, right? I would be seriously looking at Dominguez being a starter ahead of Sangare. I haven't seen Dominguez put a bad performance in for a long time. And I thought tonight his performance was absolutely on the money. It's that performance that you just got to respect, that the other 10 players on the pitch will be thankful that Dominguez was on the pitch doing what he had to do. I thought his passing was good. His tackling was good. Look at that, 41 accurate passes, 2 tackles as well. Played the 90 minutes. And his work rates are phenomenal as well. I'm giving him a 95. I thought he was brilliant. I'm giving him a 95. Hutchinson. I'm going to say it again. He could have been man of the match. I don't know how we're going to do this man of the match, chat. I don't know how we're going to do it. Hutchinson, for me, in the first half, was the best player on the pitch. He looked so confident. This is the confidence we saw when he first broke into the team. He went through that lull period, and then his confidence is back, and he's taking players on and everything. We are the reason. He is the reason. Well, maybe we are. He is the reason we got that penalty. End of. He didn't give up on that ball, hooks it back into play, wins the penalty. Absolutely fantastic from Hutchinson. And he had a chance to score a goal. His shot, he slipped as he took his shot. But I don't feel like he did too much wrong today. I'm going to give him a 95 as well. I thought it was brilliant. Guys, make sure you are downloading the app. It's completely free. And give me a follow on there as well, at Wolfie. So I'm giving him a 95. I honestly don't know what we're doing with the man of the match. Chris Wood, if I'm honest with you, I felt he was isolated alongside Gibbs White. Yeah, he was fighting for the ball and everything else, but I thought his passes were a little off. He wasn't winning too many of the 50-50 duels, but I don't care. He scored the penalty. This is, I think Rob says it a lot. Chris Wood kind of just maybe does nothing for 89 minutes and then bang, he has that key moment. And the penalty was dispatched very professionally and very well. I see why. Did he play 90 minutes? I think he did, didn't he? Yeah, I mean, look at that. That kind of sums it up for you. He had one shot, one goal, 100% conversion return. Like, just think of the pressure he had in that moment to put the penalty away, knowing how big that would be if we could keep the lead and everything. I don't know how to judge him because I don't think he was too involved. I'm going to give him like an 82. Because the penalty for me, put it this way, that penalty, he was a 7 with the penalty that knocks him up. It was a great penalty, but don't care. He's done his thing. I just think he just gives the rest of the team that bit of confidence knowing he's on there. So 82 for me for Chris Wood. It was Shearer, like Rich. You're not wrong. Jesus. He should have scored in the first half. I thought his passing was poor in the first half as well. There was an incident where he gave away a corner when it was going straight to Ortega. Communication wasn't quite there. Bit better in the second half. Bit better. But overall, probably the worst performance we've seen from Jesus since he's dropped into this shadow striker position. I was very surprised that he missed that chance. He also was falling over again a lot in the first half, not winning the free kicks. I thought that was out of his system in the last couple of games. But look, he wasn't bad. He wasn't bad, but I just think if he'd scored that chance, put us 2-0 up, that would have been great for us. So I'm going to give him a 71. A 71. Guys, there's like 900 of you in here. Do me a massive favor. Just take a quick second. Make sure you've liked. Make sure you're subscribed as well if you are new. But yeah, that's the starting 11. Let's talk about Pereira, man. Did he get it right today? Starting 11, I think if you're honest with yourself, everyone would have put Zach Abbott to start ahead of Morato. But you know what? Morato came on, started, and did a job. No problems at all. We were the better team for the majority of the first half. We got the 1-0 win. I feel like his subs are maybe 5 minutes too late for me. My butt was starting to twitch a little bit. But the subs he made, I kind of agreed with in a sense. Obviously, the INR one was down to an injury. I don't think you can fault him too much, if at all. I don't think you can fault him in the last 10 games because that's now 10 undefeated for Forest, I think, in all comps. So he's doing a hell of a job. He's doing a hell of a job. And, you know, I must have been wrong to want Sean Dyche out. And I was wrong to be happy when Pereira was named. So who knows? I'm going to give him a 95 for me. A 95. I agree. A little too late with the subs. Yeah, it's very minor criticism. Yeah, do you know what I mean? Very minor. When I feel my butt starting to twitch, it usually means subs need to happen. I thought Forest played well tonight, says Kurt. I do agree. I think we can forgive Morgan Gibbs-White for having a quiet game after the result. Yeah, no, I'm not criticizing his performance. I just think he was isolated is how I would describe it. Get in, says Paul. Hi from New Zealand. We've got this. I hope so, bro. I hope so. Into the subs, Ryan Yates. He came on with, minutes ago, +5 in injury time. Did his thing. There wasn't too much to talk about at rate Yates. I'll just give him a 75, I think. Keep it nice and simple. Zach Abbott looked all right. He came on in the 74th minute. I thought did a decent job at right back. I don't think that's his strongest position. I prefer him at centre back, but a good utility to have there. I thought he did absolutely fine when he came on. I'll give him an 8. And the ref. What are you not giving the ref? I think he got a lot of the decisions right. I think Anderson's tackle was clean. He should have clocked the handball. I saw it from over here. I thought he was actually pretty good. I actually think the standard of these refs in the European matches are better than the Premier League. It was nice to see a ref that didn't play any additional time in the first half. He just blew the whistle literally on the minute. I thought he was solid. I'm going to give him an 80. I'm going to give him an 80. It's nice to see some competent refereeing for once. I wonder what the Villa fans are going to score him. Yeah, let's see what the Villa... I'll be able to see what the Villa fans scored him. So that's mine. Let me submit that. So once you've done yours, just make sure you hit the submit. You can write a review if you want. Let's see what you guys scored here. So you guys gave Ortega a 91. I know an 88. Some very good scores all around. Oh, wait, no, that's my score. That's my score. My bad. My bad. Let's see what you guys did. Here it is. I was like, these scores are looking good from you, chat. Okay, you lot still got a Morasso agenda. Morasso gets a 70. Really? That's harsh, man. That's harsh. Jesus 70, I'd probably agree with that. Dominguez got scored a 79. What are you lot doing, man? Nah. Some agendas going round. Nico Williams a 72. Did you not see the job he did on Morgan Rogers? So by this account, you guys have made Anderson and Hutchinson joint man of the match. Interesting. You gave Pereira an 81. Wow. Okay, look at this, chat. Look, this is why I love this app, right? Because we can see what the Villa fans have rated. Right, look at this. We gave the ref 97 overall. The Villa fans gave him a 20. That's crazy, man. Like, the Villa fans, what are you doing, man? The ref had an absolutely solid game. Solid game. So you guys voted for Ortega's man match. We'll do a poll here as well. It's quite interesting. I predicted 3-1. So I was predicted a win. I predicted a win. Stop picking my nose. I'm just reminding myself of Sean Dyche. Yeah, Carol, I agree. I thought the ref was really good. I thought he was really good. UTV was crying about him. What, Luke? Luke was crying. I'll chat to Luke tomorrow. Let's do a quick man of the match chat. Like, how are we gonna do this? Because I don't even know who we can put as candidates. So give me some names. Like, there's so many options. Ortega's got to be there, I guess. Ortega was brilliant tonight, wasn't he? Who are we going with? I think there's a lot of names here. All right, I'm just going to chuck some, and I think we could put 7, to be honest. Ortega, Anderson. I think Hutchinson needs to be on there. Who else? Dominguez. You know what? I'm going to put Morato up there. I'm going to put Morato on there. I'm going to put Morato on there. He's not getting my vote, but just give him a little credit. Give him a little credit because he had a good game. Okay. There's your chance to vote. While you're voting, just double check you've hit the like button and make sure you've subscribed as well. And make sure you do download Finalysis. It's completely free to do it. My heart for lasting 90 minutes here, Jeff, man. It's still 90 more minutes of that to do again. So get your votes in. It should be in your live chat if you haven't voted before. Just click on the option 1, 2, 3, or 4. At the moment, Anderson is winning with 39% of the vote. Hutchinson in second place. Morato is joint third with Ortega. Ref man of the match. Nick, that's not a bad shout. I thought ref was brilliant. I don't know who I would give it to. I'm just going to agree with you. DKC, I kind of like what you said there. Is Hutchinson better than Elanga? Yes. Hopefully. All right, 5 more seconds. Please do get the likes. We're on 240 likes. I don't know how many are in there, like 900 or something. Please make sure you've hit the like button if you haven't already. Your man of the match, according to you guys, with 35% of the vote, is Anderson. I've got no arguments there. In second place was Hutchinson with 28%. In third place was Ortega with 22%. And in fourth place was Morato. Interesting. Okay, listen. Let's keep level heads, right? I will, of course, I'll do the shamelessness for everyone on the panel shows. But it is half time. But I honestly think we put ourselves in a very strong position. I don't think there was a lot there from Villa that we had to worry about. So I'm happy with that result. And yeah, let's just smile and enjoy it. And we roll into into Chelsea with Spurs and West Ham playing before us. I think that's a good thing for us, chat, because we'll talk about it on tomorrow's video. In fact, I'll talk about it on tomorrow's video. Right, I'm going to send you over to my mates over at the Big Six. So do me a massive favor. Just go and spam in their chat Champions of Europe, or put FFTV sent you. And we'll be back tomorrow with some deeper analysis for the game. Make sure you've liked. Make sure you've subscribed. We'll see you then. Enjoy the rest of your evenings. Forest are 1-0 up at halftime. Come on, you Reds.